Welcome in. It is Tuesday here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. I'm Nick Sertivant. Carlene Bragg, super producer, is here.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm super. How are you?
Doing well. It's just like Tuesday is one of those. It's a trick bag, right?
Yeah.
Because you're Monday. You're trying to bring the energy, start
Right.
the week. Tuesday is kind of like, man, Monday kind of beat me down a little bit, but I got to fight through.
You gotta fight through. Also, we have a short week, so we are.
Yeah.
You and I are both just.
Really Wednesday.
Yeah.
We're feeling the Wednesdays.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm down for that. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down. Big weekend not only for Carlene and I. We're doing two separate things, but today is technically our Wednesday. We have a short week. But I know I always make it about myself. It's not really about me. It's about you guys.
It's always about you.
Bank of America Roval
400, baby.
It's this weekend.
Yep.
I feel like Carlene, you make a good point. It's not just race day.
Nope.
It's the days leading up to race day.
There's a whole mess of things happening.
Oh, man. And look at this.
There it is.
This is a look at Charlotte Motor Speedway
There's the track.
in Concord. It is looking great.
Yes.
It's a great time. The weather is going to be awesome.
Right.
It was awesome last year.
Yes.
I just feel like the weather gods sort of.
They bless
Always-
upon the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Roval.
Yeah.
The Coke 600. It can be either
Can be a little
rainy
dicey.
or it's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
That's that. But this for the Roval, it usually does work out.
This time of year is like ideally perfect weather season.
To go to a race,
Go
absolutely.
to a race. Go to the Panthers are home this
Yep,
weekend.
that's
I mean, what say you, Becca Birdsall?
It should be fantastic.
Yes.
Really, weather all around this weekend, Friday through Sunday.
Great.
I actually do have a package coming up for the evening shows
Ooh.
about how weather impacts racing, although the weather is going to be very nice. But
Great.
hypothetically, we'll be talking about that as well. But you could actually see some sun maybe break it out over towards Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Great.
So the worst of the rain is over, and we really didn't get that much.
Yeah.
I mean, we needed the rain.
We needed the rain.
Let me take back the clap.
But now, it's on the way out. We do have a couple of lingering showers out there, but if we take a look at those rainfall totals, it wasn't too impressive. Picked up from the past 48 hours, close to around half an inch in the Charlotte area. Gastonia, a little bit closer to about 1 inch. And then especially east of the Charlotte area over towards Greensboro and Raleigh, 1 to 2 inches of beneficial rain fell over in that location. But we still have some clouds out there and certainly some lingering showers, but rain chances will be tapering off later on today. Visible satellite, this is quite the sight to wake up to on this Tuesday afternoon. We actually have 2 Category 1 hurricanes now. So Imelda strengthened into a Cat 1 hurricane early on this morning, and Humberto has weakened now to a Cat 1 as well. They're less than 1,000 miles apart. So if you've been wondering why the forecast has been so tricky with these two systems, well, it's because they're so close in proximity. Now, a little bit closer to home, checking in on Doppler radar, you can see we've got a couple of sprinkles, some spotty showers out there. That's going to be the trend going forward this afternoon. But again, some drier air will start to filter in as well. So this is the future cast going into today. It's not much. And again, rain chances really starting to decrease for the second half of the day. Still hanging on to lots of clouds out there from our Mr. Sparky Carolina Cam network. So that's going to keep temperatures fairly cool. Yesterday, our high was only 69. We're already doing well above that now at the noon hour. 71 now in Charlotte, 70 in Chemeraw. The cooler is 62 over in Boone with high temperatures today, warmer than yesterday, but still fairly cool, around 73 for the greater Charlotte area. It is also going to be a breezy day, just like yesterday, wind gusts anywhere from about 22 upwards about 25 miles per hour. So newest 11 a.m. advisory for now Hurricane Imelda will continue to steer northeast at around 7 miles per hour. Notice this is expected to strengthen into a Cat 2 hurricane Wednesday as it does approach Bermuda. So Bermuda right now, the island is under a hurricane watch. Dangerous winds, lots of swell, storm surge, and of course heavy rain and really strong winds. Those are going to be the concerns for Bermuda. So not technically a fish storm. A fish storm does not impact any land, but best case scenario for the East Coast, but still going to be watching for our friends over towards Bermuda. So future casts for today, I get a couple of showers lingering on, drying off later on this evening. And then by the time we get into Wednesday, more sunshine breaking out. We'll have a high pressure system take over, and we can expect some cooler days ahead. Wednesday is going to be slightly warmer, closer to average, which our average high, 79, will be about 80 degrees for Wednesday, and then back down middle 70s beginning Thursday. We'll continue that all the way through Friday, and then upper 70s to lower 80s. Going into this weekend should be really fantastic for any outdoor plans, and sweater weather Thursday, Friday, Saturday, starting off the morning in the lower 50s and a few locations upper 40s as well. So nice crisp starts. And speaking of fall, well, our current leaf color is starting to have some low color, especially in those highest elevations over towards Ashe, Watauga, and Avery County, and of course portions of western North Carolina and Asheville as well. So if you are headed out there, should be nice conditions. We'll see those high temperatures today in the lower to middle 60s. Probably a little bit wet today, but certainly will be very nice and picturesque going into this second half of the week. So 7-day forecast, Jerry Hunt Supercenter. Hey, the last day of September. Cannot even believe it. Well, today is going to be just a little bit soggy. Definitely a damp start out there, but conditions will improve for the second half of the day. Warmer, more sunshine breaking out for the start of August, and then just looking picture perfect Thursday and Friday, and this weekend looks flawless. Going to introduce about a 20% chance of a downpour for Sunday, but overall, most locations will stay dry. Really should not have any effect on the Roval 400 or that Panthers game, so something to keep an eye on.
October, November, a couple of my favorite months.
Yes.
Like, it's just, it's not too cold. It's definitely not hot. Sweater weather, leaves changing. It's festive. I feel like people are in a better mood. Halloween.
Yes. Getting ready for the holidays. I totally agree.
Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, so November.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have never met.
You never met anybody?
That as their favorite holiday. Do you like to cook?
I like to consume. I like to consume.
I like to consume.
You know what it is?
I like to eat.
Well, and we'll obviously get to it closer to that we get to the Thanksgiving. I'll touch on it more. But Thanksgiving, I love the family time. I love the fellowship. Obviously, I love the food, but it's that, and it's a kickoff to the holidays.
It's tradition.
It's tradition.
It's football.
Yeah.
All right, you wake up, you put the parade on, then I got the dog show, then it's football,
and then Cowboys.
I have my Bloody Mary. I watch I have a whole ritual.
Yes.
I'm
I like that.
Turkey. Okay, don't get me down a rabbit hole.
We're almost there.
We're almost there. I can't believe it. Feel like it was just May. Becca Bursaw, thank you for your time.
Of course.
All right, so we have a couple of things happening live, but first, before we get to that, let's take a quick break. We'll be back here in 2 minutes on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus.